Hey everybody, welcome back to my world where no matter how old you get, you never need to grow up and you're never too old to rock a Monster High Draculaura-ish themed headband. I got this headband on Etsy a couple years ago this was during the reboot, the time we will not speak of, when they had a party at the YouTube space in LA for Monster High. And I love this headband so much, and my hair is totally out of control. And today we're going to be opening the Creeproduction Boo-Riginal Draculaura doll. And I would like to say a huge thank you to Mattel and the folks at Monster High for sending me this doll for free. These are super awesome. They are available at Walmart. I still have yet to see them live and in person in a Walmart store, but you can also get them online. I'll put a link down below if I can find it. And they're around $24.99, which is kind of how much they cost when they originally came out. And it's kind of wild to think that it's been like 12 years. Wow. It's like 2010. And so the Creeproductions are basically reproductions, somewhat faithful reproductions of the original ghouls in their original outfits as we all first saw them in 2010 when they hit the scene. And so it has the original box style, which we all loved, with this sort of angular, sort of like a binder kind of vibe to it. On the back, we had the cute art. And you know, it's interesting to me to think about how much this packaging really influenced doll packaging. And that makes sense to me because Garrett Sander, who he and his brother were kind of the origins of Monster High. And Garrett started out, he pitched this doll line to Mattel, but he was working in the packaging art. So he was an artist for Mattel in the packaging art department before Monster High. And so it makes total sense to me, and always has, that the packaging on Monster High dolls has always been really, really unique. But what's really interesting is I think it informed an entire generation and then another generation of box art for dolls. I mean, we have gotten, you know, we get so much information, and now the sad part is we don't anymore because it became really expensive to do that in multiple languages, and like, I get that. So she's age 1,599. She's waiting for her sweet 1,600, which of course is a movie, and it's awesome. And of course we meet Valentine and the whole thing there. Her pet is Count Fabulous. Love, love, love. Now I just want to see... yeah, and they did it in multiple languages. Favorite food, she's a vegetarian who can't stand the sight of blood, so very cute. And her BFFs are Frankie Stein and Claudine Wolfe, so that stayed the same. And so they've released the original four, the Boo-Riginal 4 of Draculaura, Frankie, Claudine, and Laguna, but we have seen DCPI numbers from Target, of all places, for a Cleo and Ghoulia dolls. Now, I don't know if they're going to be Boo-Riginal Creeproductions, but we've seen that we are going to get re-releases, and I'm not sure if they're re-releases or reimaginings of some of the original lines. Like, I think we're gonna get a Creepateria playset, I think I saw. But what's really exciting is we're getting our first live action movie, and that's coming out in September. And if you are going to either VidCon in Anaheim, which is June 22nd through the 25th, I'll be there. I'll be at VidCon, June 22nd through the 25th, and then at San Diego Comic-Con, Mattel will be there as well with a very large Monster High presence. I don't want to spoil the surprise because I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I know I can say that they will be there. I will be there. I'll be there at VidCon on Saturday. So if you come by VidCon and you head over to the Monster High area, I will be there along with some of my friends whom you might know. So we've got her diary, and as far as I know, so this is volume 1000. I love it. 1,599 and 3/4 because she's almost 1,600. And yeah, I'm going to do a look. Maybe. I don't know. I bought some stuff. Claudina and Elvira said they would help me out. I'm having severe body image issues at the moment because I gained the, you know, the COVID-20, and as much as I am all about body positivity for everyone else, I am extremely harsh on myself about these things. And I'm just, you know, I'm feeling old and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I think I was talking about in one of my other videos about when I was at the Rainbow High, Shadow High pop-up that, you know, I brought some stuff that I could, and I wasn't feeling it. But I'm really going to try to feel it because I'm very, very excited about the return of Monster High. And I have gone on and on and on in other videos about how much these dolls mean to me, they mean to my family, and how I think they just really made a difference in dolls, but I think they also made a difference for kids who were different. You know, and having a son who is just wonderfully different and unique and quirky. By the way, I'm reclaiming the word quirky. I was talking to a friend of mine. We were voice messaging each other back and forth on Instagram. Girl, you know who you are. I just don't know if you want to be outed. I said something about being quirky, and then I said, I know quirky's supposed to be a bad word now, but I really like the word quirky because I really feel like quirky really I am quirky. I like quirky. And so then we were like, we're reclaiming the word quirky. We're taking quirky back. So yeah. And I realized that this lipstick is too red for this headband. I should have gone with a darker lip, but, you know, I just needed to get something on. So these dolls come with the original Monster High stands, which means we have a pink stand for Draculaura. I kind of got bummed when they stopped making the stands that went with the color scheme of the doll, and then we just got black stands, because I have, like, hundreds of black stands. And she comes with her parasol, which has its little skeleton face on it. There you go. It doesn't open or anything. It would be so cool if this opened, but then there'd be so much bad luck for everyone. And then we have Count Fabulous, who I think is the cutest of the pets. Now, I love Was It, which is Frankie's pet, because he's just sort of a put together, you know, he's a Frankenstein pet. But come on, Count Fabulous, you're so fabulous. Look, and here's the thing about Count Fabulous. Let's just all take a moment. Take a moment with me. Oh, and she comes with a pink brush because it matches the stand. This is, just think about how subversive this was. You're like, subversive, really? He's a boy. His name is Count Fabulous. Look at how they dressed him. This was 12 years ago. I mean, we still aren't allowed to get away with that in the doll world, but somehow they snuck that one by the folks at Mattel, and they're like, yep, that's a boy bat, and we're dressing him in pink and putting a pink bow on his head. Nobody noticed. I mean, if they had done that with a doll, they would have been like, oh, you can't do that! You can't put a boy in pink! Oh, no, no! You know, so we're getting there. We're getting there. I have to say, her hair definitely feels like the original hair in that it feels almost a little sticky. And I know they're not using the glue anymore, so we shouldn't have seepage issues, but there's definitely still product. I think it's just a different kind of product in her hair. Her bangs are a little, you know, but you just get a rubber band and you tie it around her head, and it'll make the other side of her bangs stick down, and she'll be adorable. Look at this, the safety pin earrings. I mean, stuff that we have come to just take for granted was all so unique then. What was that? Did you hear that big loud noise? I think that was a cat. But what really got me to see Draculaura was her lips. She was the first. I got Dawn of the Dance Frankie and Draculaura. They were the ones that I could find, that I saw on a store shelf, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And then she's got her Victorian lace around her neck. And, you know, I mean, their bodies were ridiculous. I know people are like, they're so skinny. They're monsters. They're not supposed to have normal human proportions. It was done like this on purpose. It wasn't to give anyone body image issues. I don't have body image issues because of Barbie. Trust me. And I just love, you know, there's this Victorianness, but we've got fishnet. And then she's got her little satin skirt with her little bit of tulle, you know, and it is a super micro mini skirt. Their skirts were so short. And then she's got fishnet, but they're fishnet leggings, you see? They're not fishnet stockings, which I always thought was kind of cute. You sort of pull that up a little bit so you can see that a little bit better. And then her boots. Her boots are so iconic. I mean, the Draculaura boots, these original boots, I've seen so many people recreate these, you know, with paint and ribbon for themselves. I mean, we had just not seen anything like this. And the fact that their, you know, their limbs popped off so we could redress them and, you know, without like, how am I getting these fingers, these splayed fingers, how am I getting them into this fishnet with these lace? You just pop her hand off. It's great. It all works out great. And I'm just so excited that they're back. I'm so excited that a new generation is getting to experience Monster High for the first time. Would you like to try to hold this? I do not think I can hold that. No, I do not think I hold this very well. I didn't back then and I don't now. No, you don't. But I love Count Fabulous. Can I hold Count Fabulous? He is such a good pet. And sometimes when I am having a really bad day, I hug Count Fabulous and I tell him how fabulous he is and how much I love him. And I love you. I am so happy to be back, and I hope that you're happy that I am back. And to hear Mommy Melissa do such... I've been French and Romanian, and I think I'm Italian right now. I don't know. She cannot do an accent to save her life, but I am so glad to be back. I'm really glad you're back, too, because I love you. I love you. I love Count Fabulous. I love Monster High. Thank you again to Mattel and Monster High for sending me this Draculaura doll and for all 4 of the Boo-Riginal Creeproduction dolls for free. It's really, really special to me, and she's really, really special to me. And, you know, Monster High is where it all started. For myself and my family with YouTube, and it's we're coming up on our 10th anniversary, so that's kind of like, what? Look at how cute she is. She's so sweet, and her character is so sweet, and I hope that they're going to keep, you know, it seems like from the Haute Couture dolls that they're going to keep a lot of things, but I'm also very upset about the Deuce and Cleo breakup. And I don't like that there's going to be a Frankie and Deuce 2-pack. I hope it's some sort of friendship collection. Just saying. Like, Deuce and Cleo is my favorite couple. Not me and Claude. Well, you and Claude are adorable. Anyway. Comment down below, are you an original Monster High kid? And you're all grown up now? Did you miss out on getting to collect them the first time around because your parents were like, no freaking way! And now you're a grown up and you're like, yes, they would be mine! Would love to hear about your Monster High memories. And thank you again to Mattel. And I'm just, I love her so much. It's just so nice to open Monster High dolls again and get to relive those memories. And now we're going to create new ones at VidCon and San Diego Comic-Con. If you're going to be at either of those events, I'm not going to be at San Diego Comic-Con, but I will be at VidCon. So if you see me, stop by and say hi. If I've attempted a look, just tell me I look fabulous. No matter what you're thinking inside, just tell me I look fabulous, because I'm going to be feeling very awkward. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!